Welcome to Inside the College. I'm Dr. Maggie McMenamin, president of Union County College. Our guests today, I have two guests in the first segment of the show today. And the first one is a very special guest, a student at Union County College, Jessica Bergos. Welcome, Jessica.
Thank you.
And our second guest during the first segment is Dr. Liesl Jones, who is the dean of our STEM division. Dr. Jones, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, now before we get started with our special guest, our student guest, tell us all, what is STEM?
So STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. It's all the programs involved in natural sciences and physical sciences. And so we have a wide variety of programs here that match with that description.
Does that include engineering?
It does include engineering. We have 4 different engineering programs on campus and over 500 engineering majors.
Fantastic, fantastic. So STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. Sometimes I hear people say STEAM. What's STEAM?
STEAM is when you add the art component. So it's science, technology, engineering, art, and math.
Okay, so the arts add some creativity to those scientists,
yes,
theoretically?
Absolutely. Theoretically, they add creativity to us.
All right, wonderful. Now, our special guest is our students. And at Union County College, we always say students are number one. So Jessica Bergos, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Now tell us, where are you from? What high school did you go to?
I was born and raised in Elizabeth.
Okay.
I went to Upper Academy in Elizabeth, and
Well, wonderful, wonderful. Now, what's your major at Union County College?
I'm currently a biology major here at Union County College.
Okay, when did you start?
This is my second semester, my first year. So I started in the fall, and now it's my second semester.
And how are you enjoying it?
I'm currently loving it over here. All the professors are great. The environment is very welcoming.
Are you doing well in school?
I'm doing very well.
Like,
in my
how
classes
well are
right
you
now.
doing? Getting A's?
Getting A's in my classes.
Is there anything wrong with B's?
There's nothing wrong with B's.
B's are good,
B's
so
are
don't
good.
worry
There's
about a
nothing
B
wrong with
now
a
and
B.
then. All right, good. I always hire students or graduates who get B's, so I know that they've actually done other things besides just study.
Getting a B is okay.
All right, so how did you choose Union County College, Jessica?
Well, I have an older sister. She's 4 years older than me. She previously came to Union County College, and her experience here was just amazing. She had amazing things to say about all the professors, all the help that she was getting, all the opportunities, and she wasn't just memorizing the information, she was actually learning it.
Wonderful.
Like, she's able to teach the information to others.
That was your older sister?
My older sister,
What was
yes.
her name?
Her name is Alexandra.
Alexandra. All right. Well, Jessica, what are you studying at Union County College?
Well, right now I'm currently, as I said, I'm a biology major. So right now I'm currently focusing on my biologies and my chemistry classes.
So you have, this semester you're taking chemistry,
Yes.
biology.
I'm currently taking also English and as well as math.
Which math class are you taking?
Right now I'm in Math 143.
Is that the pre-calc?
Yes.
Pre-calc?
It's pre-calc.
That sounds like a pretty heavy load.
Sure, I'm hanging in there.
You're doing all right.
I'm doing all right.
Okay, tell us, who's your favorite professor?
My favorite professor, well, all of my professors are
You
my
love
favorites.
them all.
I love
It's just
them
like my
all.
children. I love them all, but there's always
There's
a favorite.
Always a favorite. I have 2 professors actually. Dr. Rohr and Professor Haidari have been phenomenal.
What do they teach?
Dr. Rohr teaches biology and Professor Haidari teaches chemistry.
Fantastic. Now, biology major. You going to find a cure for cancer? Or are you going to be a clinician? Or what's your plan? What's your plan with biology major?
My plan with biology is to be able to help people in the future. Right now, I know hopefully the plan is to get into medical school and to follow a path to pediatrics.
So you want to be a pediatrician.
Yes.
You want to take care of little kids.
Yes.
All right, all right. Now, don't talk about cardiology or gerontology. Us old people need help too. No?
I'm also very interested in virology, actually.
Virology. So is that the study of
Viruses.
and disease?
pathogens, yes.
So that's almost like a specialization in pathology,
Yes.
virology?
Mhm.
So you could be like an infectious disease specialist? Would you want to do research?
To do research, yes, but I would prefer to be more hands-on to be able to actually help people.
Why would you? I mean, I think it's fantastic, but what would get you interested, or why an interest in virology? What viruses are you thinking about, or do you think about?
Specifically, I just know when I first was introduced to viruses in high school when I took AP Biology, I just thought it was so amazing how such a small thing could just have such an influence on our
Cause
body.
so many
so many
problems.
problems, have so much control over
It is fascinating. I mean, I get cold sores, and that's a virus. And I think, I mean, this is crazy. How can we not get rid of them?
Yeah.
But the common cold is a virus. And then there's hepatitis. And there are other viruses. Lyme disease, isn't? No, is that a virus or no? That's parasitic.
Lyme disease is a virus.
It is? Yeah, I thought it was a virus. And then there's AIDS is a virus.
Absolutely.
There are a lot of catastrophic viruses. So that'd be fascinating. So pediatrics, infectious disease or virology. It sounds pretty exciting. All right, now Jessica, we know you're not just a great honor student, a biology major with great grades and a terrific future ahead, but you also are interested in things outside the classroom.
Yes.
So tell us what else you do.
I also have a love for the arts. I've been playing the violin for 8 years.
Sounds like STEAM to me.
It is STEAM.
She's got a little bit of creativity in there.
Absolutely.
Good.
Self-taught pianist. I've been playing for 4 years, and I also am very interested into powerlifting.
Powerlifting?
Yes.
You mean weightlifting?
No, like weightlifting, yeah. So squatting, deadlifting, benching.
Terrific. Terrific. So you've got the scientific part of the brain, you have the musical creative part of the brain, and you've got a strong physical body as well.
Trying to be well-rounded. It's just a great way to just be able to let off the stress that comes along with being a bio major, STEM major.
Okay, so tell us, what clubs or activities are you going to get involved with now that you're in your second semester at Union County College?
I'm currently joining PTK.
What's PTK?
Phi Theta Kappa. It's a great program that they offer here with so many opportunities, volunteer opportunities, leadership opportunities, and I'm also very interested in joining the biology club.
Okay, I see a future leader for your biology club here, Dr. Jones.
Absolutely. She's fantastic. She's one of our best students, and we're very happy. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit, Dr. Jones.
Yes.
Now, you're the leader of this STEM division. Liesl Jones, the PhD, and we've got these terrific students who are majoring in everything from biology and chemistry and physics to engineering and architecture and math. Tell us about your background. What'd you major in as an undergraduate?
I was a biology major as well.
Were you? Where'd you go undergrad?
I went to Fordham University in the Bronx.
Okay.
So,
and then what happened? What was your plan?
My plan was actually to go on to medical school until I ran out of biology classes that I wanted to take at Fordham and had to do a research course and spent my spring break collecting pill bugs in the ground. And
pill bugs, are those little gray things that roll up into a
they
ball?
are. They are.
I've seen them.
Yes, and apparently they store heavy metals in their hind guts. So I spent an entire semester.
Who knew?
Exactly.
Who knew? Doing
that, and that was when I decided I really wanted to do
Is it
research.
a good thing to store heavy metals in your hind gut?
It is if you live on a ground that was an old battery factory, because you can put the pill bugs in the ground.
And they clean up the
environment.
So when we see a pill bug, we shouldn't kill them.
No,
they're good.
They're very good.
They clean up the soil.
They do clean the soil.
That's important for our listeners to remember and understand. If you see one of those ground gray pill bugs around that roll up when you touch them, keep them there. They're cleaning up your soil. That's great. So you did some research with pill bugs.
Yes.
And then what happened?
Then I thought I still wanted to stay within medicine somehow, so I started a physical therapy program and then decided that I really wanted to be a research scientist and ended up at a neuroscience lab at the Medical College of Pennsylvania.
At Hahnemann University?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wow. And what'd you major in there in your doctoral program?
I was in an integrated neuroscience program, so I completed a program in developmental neuroscience.
So what kind of research did you do in that? You got away from the pill bugs.
I did. No more heavy metal. No, okay. I went to cocaine and prenatal exposure to cocaine and how it affected the developing cortex of babies and children.
Wow.
Yeah. And so,
wow, that's intense.
It was a very interesting project, and it led to some groundbreaking information on how neurons develop themselves and how they're affected and what the children's behavioral outcomes might be based on.
And I assume that those behavioral outcomes were not great.
No, they were not great. Most of the kids would probably appear to have an exaggerated attention deficit disorder going on with them.
I actually worked as a work-study student at Temple University for the Dean of the College of Pharmacy, and his research was on prenatal exposure to cocaine. That's the first time I ever heard of that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was in the 1970s, mid to late 70s, but sounds like the same type of research.
Yep, same type
So
of.
talk to us about your work here at Union County College with students like Jessica.
So my work here is a couple-fold. So what I try to do with our students like Jessica is get them involved in research to help them be exposed to other fields and to help them move forward in their careers. With biology, we're actually coming forward with some upper level electives for them. We have a microbiology course and a genetics course, so that's going to help them complete that 2 + 2, 2 years here, 2 years at their 4-year, and they're
before
done.
they move on
Before
to
they move
medical
on to
school
medical school,
or
exactly.
research university to do
Absolutely.
the kinds of things that you did.
Yes, and so we're also, with our engineers, we're trying to get them more involved with a lot of the 3D printing technology and makerspace, and we have a lot of computers that we've brought into all of the different programs to keep the students moving forward with their technology skills, and we're revamping developmental courses to decrease the time it takes our students to get through their math programs and sequences.
Sounds like exciting things happening at Union County College in the STEM division.
Yes.
Would that be accurate?
That would be absolutely accurate.
All right, next steps, Jessica. Jessica Bergos, where will you be completing this? After you graduate from Union County College, where will you be going next? What are you looking at?
Well, as of right now, I've been looking into staying close to home at Seton Hall University or at Rutgers University. But I want to make sure I keep in mind that there are so many different opportunities, different schools to go to. Johns Hopkins, there's Columbia University, so many different possibilities.
There will Rutgers, Seton Hall, Johns Hopkins, Columbia, all great choices. I always say to students, the best undergraduate school is the one where you end up. So that's where you're supposed to be. So Jessica, best of luck to you.
Thank you
You
very
make
much.
Union County College proud, and I know your dean, Dr. Liesl Jones, is very proud of you
Yes,
and
absolutely.
the other students in the STEM division.
Thank you.
Our guests have been Dr. Liesl Jones, the Dean of the STEM Division of Union County College, and freshman biology major from the city of Elizabeth, Jessica Bergos, a scholar, student at Union County College, and future infectious disease doctor, future pediatrician, future scientist, but certainly a future leader in the field of biology, science, and medicine. We'll be right back after these messages.
Today, we claim victory and achieve excellence for our families and for ourselves. We made it to this significant checkpoint in part because of our individual efforts, but also with the support of everyone in this room.
Welcome back to Inside the College. I'm Dr. Maggie McMenamin, president of Union County College. My guests for this segment of the show are two individuals from a different division at the college. We have the Dean of the Business, History, and Social Science Division, Dr. Liesl Rapalo. Welcome, Dr. Rapalo.
Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you back on the show. I know you were on the show before,
Yes.
and today you're bringing a special guest, one of your students.
Yes.
And he is Leonardo Ramos,
Yes.
a business major at Union County College.
That's correct.
So, Leonardo, where do you live? What town are you from?
I live in Garwood, New Jersey.
So where'd you go to high school?
Well, most Garwood students actually go to high school in Clark, but I tested into a different school. I decided I wanted to go to VOTEC in Scotch Plains.
Okay, so which one of the academies at the VOTEC where did you choose?
I chose the Academy for Information Technology. My father worked in the computer field, and I was always interested in business, so I thought it was a good opportunity to shoot for.
So because computers are ubiquitous, I mean, they're everywhere
They
in
are.
every field of study, that's going to help you with your business career?
Yes, and business is everywhere really too. They often work hand in hand, and you have to understand how both work, I think.
So what kind of things did you learn at the Academy for Information Technology? Do you learn like programming languages there? Or?
We worked a little bit with Java. We first started off with Microsoft accreditation. I got certified in Microsoft Word and the like.
All those things.
Yeah, those great things. And then I got A+ certified. And then we worked on just understanding how computers run, how they work. How does the BIOS go? What is a motherboard? That kind of stuff.
Okay, how about coding? Do you learn any coding?
Yes, we learned a little bit of Java.
I'm
Junior
a
year.
little obsessed with coding right now. So you did learn that?
They actually had a club, Girls Who Code, that they integrated really well into the program. They were really trying to encourage women who code because it's such an important thing that we really need to focus on.
Yeah, we've been running every month, I think, coding events here at Union County College, and I know it's one of the things that Dean Rapalo and my previous guest, Dr. Jones, are going to be expanding a little bit for existing students. So they may be tapping you to help other students learn that. So
I'd love to get involved.
Good. We want you to. Tell me more about what's your plan for your major in business? I mean, do you see yourself going corporate or opening up a small business? I mean, majoring in business gives you a lot of choices.
It really does. There's a lot of ways you can go. If anything, I think I would want to start off small, very personal, network in the area, you know? And
What kind of business would you be looking?
I don't know.
You have something in mind?
I don't have anything in mind yet. I have so many options, and I'm
Yes.
still learning, and there's a lot of laws I want to look into and understand, really.
Business law.
Yeah.
I got it. You're a first-year student now at
Yes.
the college. Tell us, what classes are you taking?
Well, I'm into my second semester, so right now I'm actually taking a few business classes. I'm taking business law, organization management, music appreciation for my humanities. I'm also taking...
Any math classes?
I don't have any math classes.
No math classes
Not this semester.
Well, of
Next
those
semester,
those
I should.
classes that you're taking, which one's your favorite class?
Well, I have computer applications with Dr. Rice, and
Is he one of your favorite teachers?
he is one of my favorite teachers. That is correct.
All right. What do you like about Dr. Rice?
He's very informative. He's very willing to help. He's very cooperative.
One of
and
our
he-
computer science faculty. Yes.
He knows so much, and he knows quite a bit about coding actually, and he kind of just gives off such a vibe of openness and acceptance that you don't really find in a lot of places.
Okay. So Dr. Rice, one of our finest professors here. What other classes are your favorites or teachers that you want to give a shout out to?
I would have to say I'd have to give a shout out to Dr. Lagos. She really helped me in English in a lot of ways that kind of cooperated with what I learned in high school, and it really just enhanced my learning experience working with her and understanding how to do papers in such depth.
Dr. Denise Lagos,
Yes.
one of our finest English faculty, and she also specializes in ESL English as well, so she's one of the best ones.
Yeah.
All right, so when do you think you'll graduate from Union County College?
I should probably be graduating next year.
May
I
of
might-
18.
Yeah, probably.
And what's next after that? Where do you want to transfer to?
Well, I'm thinking of Rutgers, New Brunswick. They have a good business program. Maybe
They have a
Newark.
great business program.
Yes, they do. They really do. It's a great opportunity. Right now, I'm working on a business case, NJC4, for a case in Newark, actually. And it's such a great learning experience, and I don't think I would have gotten such an opportunity anywhere else but here.
So Rutgers University, either New Brunswick or possibly Rutgers Newark, where they
Yes.
have a terrific scholarship program.
They really
that
do.
They have an unbelievable, I think it's $10,000 a year there. It's a great scholarship transfer opportunity for county college transfers. Any out-of-state schools?
Maybe New York. I'm thinking maybe even New York University.
NYU?
Yes. Yes.
Well, we've had a few students go there, and you may be one of the next ones to go there. I always say to students, I said it to Jessica in the previous segment, the best school is the one where you end up, and that's where you're supposed to be. Sometimes students get worried about where they're going to end up going, but that's I suspect you're going to get into the right school for you and end up going there.
Thank you.
Dr. Rapalo, tell us
Yes.
a little bit about your division. You're the leader of one of the biggest divisions at Union County College, and now we know you have the business division. You have
Right.
business in that division. What other components besides just business?
We have criminal justice. We have history. We have psychology, sociology. We're going to launch a new program in fall, supply chain management.
Supply chain management? You mean
Yes.
like logistics?
Logistics,
There's
correct.
a lot on TV these days about
Absolutely.
logistics.
Absolutely. So we're very thrilled under the leadership of our Vice President, Dr. Mary Lown, and your leadership as well. We're lucky and very humble for this great opportunity for our students to be immersed to a new market that will help them to expand their horizon and become competitive in this global market that we have. So we also have a fire science
Fire science.
as well. So we like to connect with the students, with the community, with Union County College and out of state as well. You know, we open and embrace different students from different walk of life. And as my role, I see it as a server. You know, I like to serve our community, our student. I have an open door policy where our students are welcome to come in. And the business case study is going to be on April 7th. And basically we have Dr. K-Bag, Professor Mark Postilion from the Sports Management Division. And we have 7 students from Union County College that we're going to compete with other community colleges, and hopefully we get to win the first prize.
Hopefully we'll bring home
So
the gold
we're very excited.
in this competition.
Exactly. Last year we competed and we were second.
Second place.
Second place.
All right.
Correct.
So we have, at Union County College in your division, you have a cluster of majors that are really transfer-oriented majors like business.
That's correct.
But you also have this cluster of majors that are more career-oriented. You mentioned fire science, criminal justice. Any other?
We have hotel management and tourism.
That's more of a career program.
Career programs where we place students with mainly hotels and restaurants as well.
Catering
services. So we're very excited because students get the opportunity to transfer the skill.
So
of the job.
fire science, criminal justice, hotel, restaurant management, and
Correct.
any others? I think maybe paralegal. That's another one.
Paralegal. We're very excited. We have a strong paralegal program. It's an ABA approval.
ABA approved
ABA
program.
approval program, and it's under the leadership currently right now of Dr. Monica Sherman. And she plays students with different attorneys and paralegal programs that we have. So
You've got a big division you're running there. So
we have. I'm blessed and humbled to work with an amazing team, Dr. Carlos Barresueta, and our division secretaries. I know that without their help and support, and my other colleagues, deans, and obviously your support as a campus president and our vice president, Dr. Mary Sloan, this work couldn't be done. It's a collective work.
And it's geared for transfer students
In career.
like Leonardo, and career program, career
Absolutely.
students who are going to come in 2 years and get out and get a job right away.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about your background. Where'd you go undergraduate?
That's a great question. I was raised in Massachusetts, so I attended the University of Massachusetts in Amherst. I graduated. I did my bachelor's and master's degree
At UMass?
At UMass.
What do you
Amherst.
major in undergrad?
I did languages. I did Spanish and English.
Okay.
And my master was in.
¿Se habla español?
Hablo español, portugués y un poquito de italiano.
Wow,
Sí.
very impressive. You're a
Thank you.
linguist there.
I love
Spanish, English, Portuguese, and un poquito italiano.
I love languages. I love culture. The beauty of Massachusetts, particularly UMass, that part of my life, is that it was very diverse, very inclusive.
Not as nice as New Jersey, though. Don't even start singing the praises of Massachusetts. There's nothing like New Jersey. So what'd you get your doctorate in?
In higher education leadership, I believe that I always wanted to help students that have walked a similar path that I had. I come from a very humble background, and I see myself in a lot of our students at Union County College, whether they're African American, Latinos, Latinas, first or second generation, Caucasians. They see the same struggle, which was class and breaking that barrier of social mobility.
Where did you do your doctorate?
Nova Southeastern University.
Nova Southeastern, based in Florida.
Based in Florida, correct.
Now, I understand you're not just the dean, Dr. Sanders Rapalo, but you're also a student somewhere. Is that right?
That is correct.
So tell us where you're studying.
I'm actually finishing my MBA at the University of Syracuse University, upstate New York. And this is where I can connect with students in more than one level. I take classes online. I have residencies when I have to go and travel to Syracuse. And we work in a lot of case studies. So I also very excited and very humble for the opportunity that the college, Union County College, is giving me the opportunity to reinvent myself and invest in myself, so that way I can provide and transfer those skills to the students, to the professors or colleagues, and the community. So I'm very happy and humble, and thanks for the opportunity.
My guest for this segment of the show has been Union County College student Leonardo Ramos. He is a business major at Union County College, a resident of Garwood, and a graduate of the Academy for Information Technology at the VOTEC in Union County. And his dean, Dr. Liesl Sanders Rapalo, who is the Dean of Business, Social Science, and History, a scholar, a linguist, graduate of the University of Massachusetts, Nova Southeastern University, and now an MBA student at Syracuse University. Two terrific guests. Leonardo, we know you're going to do great things in the future. We're proud of you. And don't forget us when you become a very successful and wealthy businessman. Please come back and join our foundation board.
I would love to. Thank you.
Thank you for joining me this month on Inside the College. Please come back next time when we interview more guests and you can learn more about Union County College. I'm Dr. Maggie McMenamin, president of the college. We'll see you next month.